Scott! Marty!
Oh, there we go. Jiminy Christmas. I'll tell you what, I'll have to get a new microphone. That's got a gift card for Christmas I haven't spent yet. It's not gonna pay for a whole new microphone, but I think I'm gonna have to finally invest in a new one. It's just okay, I was gonna start this video off by saying that I was chilling out this morning just a little bit before I recorded it. I know that I'm a little old to be excited about this, but it's my birthday, yay! And I have absolutely no plans to celebrate. I came to the strange realization that at 50, my life is very much indoors, and I don't do a lot of activities that don't involve conventions or travel or walking to get some exercise. And I wanted a big birthday party and realized that all the people I wanted to invite live on like the other ends of the world, the country. It'd be hard to put together. So I'm gonna chill. I'm probably gonna get some cake later. My extremely kind and understanding husband got me a whole box of chocolate with 0 sugar. So it's Valentine's Day is near, and he almost always gives me a Valentine's heart for my birthday. And this year he got me a 0 sugar one because he is behind me in my quest. And I will say that my well-need husband never really cares what size I am. He is very, very, very cool either way. I think he figures because I change sizes so much. There's variety in this marriage. Okay, she's brunette, she's a redhead, she's got purple hair, long hair, short hair. Pick a size and he says I've been it. So yeah, the poor guy has been married to like 7 or 8 different women in our 12 and a half years of marriage. And he's an understanding guy. Anywho, that's not why I came here. I came here to talk about some of the posts that I have kind of glossed over in the past month or so. But I did want to start off with a few things that you guys have posted, and I thought were worth coming on here to answer. Some of them are questions I've gotten in personal messages, private messages, or my email. Which I'm always happy to get them. Sometimes I'm able to respond, as soon as I open them, which isn't right away. But when I do open them, I do try to respond to them. Before I do get to those, I wanted to tell you that, like I said, I was trying to say to my microphone that wasn't working a minute ago, that I was kind of chilling out, watching some Netflix before I got started, kind of relaxing. And I came across a movie with Tobias Menzies called You Hurt My Feelings. And I'm sure many of you have heard of this before. I've probably even mentioned it on this channel at some point when I announce, new projects for our alum. But the point I wanted to say, he's doing an American accent, and he's doing a really fair one, too.
Your memoir is great. Your new book is great.
I've heard some of our actors that are from Scotland, England, and have those, have a very British accent in some way. Flub the American just a bit, just as much as I'm sure that we Americans, the actors, when they try to do an English accent, and there are so many varieties, just like there are English accents, but there's so many varieties, they flub them too. But he's doing pretty well, and I just wanted to say something about that. Anywho, now I will get down to some of your comments, because this is kind of a casual one. I'm not even positive how much editing time I'm going to put into this, just because I'm gonna relax. It's my birthday, and I have an appointment for my daughter for her eye appointment, and then we have, of course, the couple next door chat tonight, which I believe 3 folks will be showing up. I have to check my email real quick. Well, I'm positive I'll have 2. So we'll see what happens. Start with Lorraine Gavigan. If you saw my last video, I was talking about my 9-year-old daughter is having trouble cleaning her room and understanding what clean means, at least the mommy definition of it. I'm sure we all have different mommy definitions of it, or household definitions of it. You don't have to be a mom to want things particular. And I'm not being super picky. She's 9. I don't expect everything to be dust free and put exactly in its place, but picked up. So she's fighting me on that. at least the idea of what completion is or staying on task to complete it. It's a process. My oldest was like this as well. It's not new territory for us. But Lorraine said, Katie, maybe a small allowance will motivate your daughter to clean a room. Yes, there's so many versions about faith. Okay, and she went on to talk about the show, and I do appreciate that as well. But I did want to say I do give her an allowance when she earns it. She must complete the task to get the money. And because she has a big trip for her 10th birthday coming up in this summer, we have a deal where everything that she earns, half goes into the trip fund and the other half is her play money. She can save up for something. When we go skating, she can buy goofy stuff at the roller rink. If she wants to get an extra treat when we go out, she can do that. It's her money to do with. And I know it's a small amount of money, but she is not being asked to do much right now. And if she wants to earn more, there are more chores she can do when she becomes better at time management, which will come. It'll come. My oldest keeps her own house very nicely, even on messy days. It's decently put together. So I have faith. It'll take time, but I have faith. Bevan Boulder wanted to know how she can learn about my live shows ahead of time. She'd really like to watch them when they happen. And this is my fault. I honestly go live when I got too busy in the morning and I know I'm not going to have enough time to edit, but there is stuff that I want to share with you that day. And sometimes going live is the only way to do it. Part of this is that I struggle a little bit with depression, so I'm not always up in the mood to do the whole deal of recording and making sure that I've edited out all my ums. And well, I don't edit out all my ums, let's face it. She'll just hear. But I truly do want to try to give you guys something, even if it's not as clean and precise as it is after editing, which, let's face it, isn't perfect even then. So I suppose I could try to figure out what days work best for me or for you folks for me to go live in the afternoon or sometimes for you guys early morning. I'm thinking it would have to be like Tuesday and Thursday or possibly Tuesday and Friday or Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday's not going to work out on long term because that is usually the day I take to go do any errands, especially in the summer, though it doesn't have to be forever. But yeah, I'm sorry, Beth. The best way I can say for you to get a notification about it is to hit the notifications bell so that you'll know when new videos are coming out. I don't know if that always tells you when I've gone live, but that might help. Sorry, I'm unpredictable, but so is my emotional state some days. I'm of that age, ladies, and I'm gonna admit it. Hormones. They can knock you out, make it impossible for you to sleep, make you wake up in a cheery mood, and 2 hours later you want nothing but to crawl back into bed. It is not fun. And being home doing this instead of having a standard 9 to 5 or any scheduled job really has made it entirely too convenient for me to go, you know what, I'm just going to go live later. So that is on me, and that's about the only way I know for sure you can hit it. This is getting really long. I'm so sorry. So I'm just going to include a time in there so y'all can skip ahead if you don't want to hear all my explanations here. Okay, now Diana Manning says about our discussion about Claire having surgery by Denny, someone who cares for her deeply, how difficult that surgery is. And she points out that actually Claire did have to operate on Jamie in a similar tense situation when Leary shot Jamie. She had to take buckshot out that was lodged near a crucial artery, which, if she somehow nicked, would have caused him to bleed out. Now, I know that we know that Claire has done quite a few surgeries or cleanups of Jamie, his hand, the buckshot, as she says. I mean, they met in a medical emergency. So it's not, crazy to go, she has done a lot to help him out, a lot of surgical procedures on him. She's helped helped her daughter through labor. She's gone through difficult times with her family. But I would say that I would agree there's a huge difference between cutting someone open and fiddling around with their organs and making sure they're all put back with pulling out buckshot. Yeah, you have to be careful. She doesn't want to nick the artery. Yes, it's serious, But I think there would be a difference, especially for in Denny's case, where he hasn't done this before. This is a brand new thing. And I just realized I kind of cut your face off there, hon. Diane Manning, thank you very much for the point out. I will say that's good point. Denise Stevens says Katie just wanted to mention this at the beginning of episode 15. Not only are Claire and Jamie on the Revolutionary War painting, but I believe the two looking at the painting are Frank and young Brianna, probably in a museum in Boston. Also, something we've gone through. We've talked about this, but I don't mind repeating it because these are all the little things that the creators took the time to put in just for us. And if you happen to miss it the first time around, we'll keep talking about till we have a nice list of all the little Easter eggs. Jackie is our Easter egg expert, I think, on our chats. But yeah, that's a good point and a fun thing to keep in mind. Okay, now a couple of folks want to know about about Sam coming around on tour again with his Sassenach whiskey. Sandy and Jan Mason both are asking if they're going to be near them. For Sandy, that's going to be Detroit, Michigan, and for Jan, of course, Kentucky. So we are going to look real quick at this list that I had somewhere here. Oh, we got Sam cut off here. I'll move that a little so that we can see Sam, but I'm not going to let you hear it right now because we're looking at the list here. So once again, so everybody can see, Saturday, February 8th is when it starts. He's going to be in New York. He is going to be in Louisville, Kentucky. He is going to be in Chicago, Illinois. You can see the dates right here. I'm not going to read them all. He's going to be in Florida. He's going to be in Texas. He's going to be in Colorado. Bev is going to be in Colorado. He's going to be in Arizona, and he is going to be in California. So that I mean, Illinois is as close as he's getting to me, I believe, out of all of these. Yes, I mean, I doubt. I guess Kentucky you could sort of count it, but it's going to be a longer drive than it is to Chicago for me, where I am. It's like a 4 hour ish drive ish. Yeah, there's some ish there, but so yeah, that's where he's going to be near you guys. If you happen to live in those areas, you know, this is the time to do a little drive, little road trip, and go visit Sam, and then get a Sassenach whiskey and a gin, and mail it to me. I don't have a post office for you guys to send it to me. I'm in the process of getting a post office box so that I can sell some things, and see if people are interested in some of my homemade nerd fan stuff, but don't have it yet. So you can't mail me a Sassenach whiskey unless you can figure out how to email me one. That would be cool. All right, enough of that silliness. I am now going to get to the actual Outlander fun stuff. Okie dokie. Sorry if you waited for this, but thank you for sticking with me. We are still going strong here with some chat about, an earlier mentioned Outlander alum. Because Tobias Menzies is going to be joining Ruben Östlund's next film, The Entertainment System is Down. This one is shared by Tobias fan. Okay. Breaking news, Tobias Menzies joins Ruben Östlund's next film, The Entertainment System is Down. Read more on the link in the bio. They've always got a bio in here. Let me see if I can find it. All right, here we have that. This is a Deadline article, and I do have the link now, so I will make sure that I include that below for you guys. Tobias Menzies joining Ruben Östlund, so it's the same thing. And we'll have a nice little article for you about that and what he's doing and how they're doing it. And oh my goodness, and won't that be exciting? So you can read it yourself. I'm not going to go through it, but I will make sure you have access to it. While we move along to these good-looking folks, Tim Downey and 3 others shared this one, but it is Tim Downey's that we are reading. It has landed. The Outcasts Live in North Carolina is now on YouTube in 4 parts, coming straight to you from the Blue Ridge Mountains. A huge thank you to Novel Adventures for all their help in making this happen, and for everyone that joined us. Link in our bio. Enjoy Outcast podcasts. Mr. David Barry and Tim Downey there, looking out from a mountaintop. Goodness gracious, don't they look just like freaking spectacular with that background, really? And here are the boys having a smile. Yeah, they look relaxed and having a good time. It is cool to get these pictures where the cast is out having a good time. You know I love them. Big smiles. Yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness, everybody's in the picture. And again, beautiful scenery behind them there, and just. Yeah, I don't know. It's a whole lot of them smiling in different places. I'm here for it. It's good stuff. But why not just listen to some David Barry as well while we're here? This is In the Heart of Lord John Grey and four others who shared this. Mr. David Barry for Mary Claire EU. Let's see what they say.
Jane Fraser, Brianna, Claire, marry, kill. Well, he's already married Brianna. He's Jamie Fraser in his mind many times. Probably killed Claire for the same reason in his mind. So I'm gonna go with that on the spot.
Well, to be fair, yeah, Brianna is the Mary. Claire, he married her, but he and she. There's a moment, anywho, um, and so he'd have to. He's already taken the other options at this point. He has to kill Jamie. Maybe that's why Jamie's so upset with him. No, that's not why. And then this next one is about a Lord John Grey spinoff. Let's see what he has to say about that one. I may or may not have already played this one, but since we're here,
Neither confirm nor deny about a spin-off series. However, there is a lot of fan interest in the character, and like I think that is really special that that fans love this character. Whether they'll still like me after this season, I don't know. If people still want to see it, then I guess that's something they're probably going to have to direct to the powers that be, not me. But would I be for it? Yeah, I think the character's like an amazing character, and I definitely have more to explore there. So yeah, we'll see.
I like that. Rather or not we like him after this season. And, that was a fair gamble as far as, we are in love with Jamie and Claire, not Jamie and John. So, or, well, them either. Yeah, we kind of are. Not Claire and John, though. Yeah, either. I'm not going there. So there was a kind of a big chance for him to be suddenly hated because he's stepping in and taking the place of Jamie. I think that we handled that really well. That was difficult. But he's no, we don't hate you, David. We don't. We love Lord John. We love the reason he did this. We understand. We don't hold it against you. Maybe Diana a little bit, but not against you. Now, when it comes to Sophie Skelton, we have a little something for her as well. Outlander Online says Sophie Skelton will be at SEAD TV Fest. Sophie Skelton will be there for a special screening of Outlander on February 7th, 2025 in Atlanta, Georgia. Sophie will also be presented with the Lumiere Award, an in-conversation event with Sophie moderated by journalist Rishma Gopaldas, and her ad is there, will take place immediately following the screening. Of course, you can link for tickets to the festival in stories or check their Instagram. I will try to get that link up for you down below, so you'll be able to find that link and get tickets if you can. See Sophie. Let's see. There's another image here. Oh, purchase tickets. Okay, so yeah, that's what you would see. I'm sure it's a click it and you'll have to pay for a ticket. It's just how it goes. But February 7th, 5:15 p.m. Gives you an idea when you need to be free. If you can do it, awesome. Let me know below if you're gonna try that out. That'd be more things I need to find pictures of. Continuing in my strange love fest for Charles Vandervaart. I don't think it's strange. I think he's just adorable. When it comes to being a maple syrup loving Canadian Outlander actor, Charles Vandervaart gladly accepts the label. This one is shared by GQ. And of course, why wouldn't he be on GQ? He's adorable. The actor dishes about his passion for rock climbing and eggnog and his disdain for cold plunges in the latest GQ real life diet. Check out the full story at the link in the bio. Alrighty, yet another link I'm going to go find for you real quick. You wouldn't know this, but I was gone for a little while because I had to go look at that picture in full size. I highly recommend it. Anywho, the link will be below for that one as well. I'm turning into a dirty old lady. That's what's happening here. Eleanor Tomlinson shares this behind the scenes image for Couple Next Door. Again, we will be having that chat tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern live about the latest episode in which absolutely nothing happened. So, yeah. Anywho, that Friday feeling, and this was posted on Friday, but I didn't want to post it before people saw it. So it wasn't even on my list for Friday, which was why it wasn't in there yesterday. Don't mind me. You don't miss our next episode of The Couple Next Door on Stars. And then the first post here is, first comment is, it's a TV show? Why have I thought of this entire time it was a movie? I've seen the trailer and everything. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I can see how people would think that was a movie. The way the trailer was cut, I can see how people would think that was one full story. So yeah, that's a fair misunderstanding. It is on Stars. It is not a made-for-TV movie. It is definitely a television series. There are 6 episodes. We will be talking about episode 2. So yeah. Total easy misunderstanding, I think. More Sam here, though. You can tell I was going into some Sam stuff, right? Bella's Sam Heughan fan and Bella Outlander fan, London, United Kingdom. Shares, this is an older one though. Found this treasure in Red Note social network created to Melissa. I met Sam Heughan today, and this is April 8th. Of 2024, and I cried an extreme London work trip. Oh, okay. This is sweet. Okay, it's just a little clip, and I do believe the next one is a pic. It's jumpy, so I can't watch that too many times. It made me seasick. But I don't get seasick, which is weird, like on a boat. Anywho, yeah, so a nice time. I mean, just like randomly running into, come on. That's just a cool time. Thank you so much for sharing that. And this is another one of the, let's ask our actors a funny question. And these ask, what quote does he quote from movies? Entertainment Weekly, ride the DeLorean down memory lane as Sam Heughan shares his pop culture favorites. Don't forget to watch The Couple Next Door, now on Stars. Okay, I've already reminded you of that. We've explained if it's a TV show or a movie. Let's just listen to Sam, because really.
Great Scott! Marty! 10,000 gigawatts!
It's Back to the Future.
Gigawatts.
It's supposed to be. It's Back to the Future.
21 gigawatts!
It's gigawatts.
My mom is going to kill me. It was Basic Instinct. Sorry, Mom. My first celebrity crush was a cartoon, Jessica Rabbit. However, a very, very close second was Gillian Anderson in X-Files.
Not everything is about you, Mulder.
And I got to work with the wonderful Gillian Anderson many years later. My most prized pop culture possession is a Funko Pop. Try saying that quickly. It's really difficult. Of Jamie Fraser. It has to be said that I hate karaoke. However, it's either the Blues Brothers, Rawhide, or it's going to be Ronan Keating when you say nothing at all. The Office, the British version or the American? That's the question. Ricky Gervais. No! But yes, but I mean, they're both great. I mean, I ordered it Back to the Future, but you know when he's on the skateboard and he's holding onto the car, and obviously I couldn't skateboard, and you should never hold onto a car while skateboarding. It's very dangerous. But I did love Back to the Future quite a lot.
That's funny because, like, all right, I'm sure it was a little different in Scotland, but when I was growing up, skateboarding was like the thing, especially when I hit middle school. So like the mid to late 80s, 90s. That wouldn't that be funny? Those are funny answers. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Entertainment Weekly. Thank you, everybody, for posting these things and sharing stuff. Now, one final thing before I go, I wanted to share this. This is Outcast Live in North Carolina with David Barry and Tim Downey. You're going to want to check this out on YouTube. I will have that link below as well. Quite a nice chat, enjoyable, and I highly recommend, especially when you're done watching this and there's just all the other videos you've seen on this channel. You got to watch something, so might as well be David Barry and Tim Downey. And yes, that is where some of these pictures came from that we saw earlier, was them doing a thing, and so we should watch them doing a thing. Yeah, Tim Downey and Outcast Life. It's anyway, David Barry, Tim Downey. Have a time. It'll be good. Thanks so much for watching this video, though. If you enjoyed it, please do give it a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you'll know when the next video is coming out. I do usually try to put up my thumbnails for my live when I know I'm just not going to have enough time to record and edit at least an hour or two beforehand. I know that isn't a lot of warning, but honestly, sometimes I just don't know. I'm an erratic person. I try not to be, but it does seep into my life from time to time, so I do apologize. that my erratic life makes this an erratic channel occasionally. But I do try to give you something at least 3 times a week. That was my goal this year, is to make sure I brought you something at least 3 times a week. And I think so far I've done that fairly well. Your likes, your support, your comments always help me get on get on to do whatever I need to do next. So thank you for taking the time to do that. Thanks for my members for joining. Thanks so much to everybody for your support. I do appreciate that just so much. I do feel like there's something else I'm supposed to say that I forgot to say, but I don't know. I don't know that I did. If you want to get on the next couple next door chat, make sure you do drop me an email at Katie@katiescornerinspace.com. I know I don't get back to people right away. I just don't. I'm a problematic person. My issue is that I generally check my email when I'm on the go doing stuff and in the middle of things. And because I cannot get my email for Katie's Corner in Space to show up on my phone, which is just a technical issue, it'll be resolved. There's just an update that needs to go through. So I should be able to do that soon. I don't check it as much. It's just not as convenient because I'm not always sitting at my desk. So I hope you understand that. And if you are patient, I will get back to you and let you know if you'll be on or if you'll be on a future one. So do send those in. Make sure you conclude chat for the couple next door in the title or subject there, and I'll know what you're messaging me about. Case in point, thank you very much, Lori Bars, for emailing me your opinion about the couple next door and seeing Sam play Danny. Everybody is working through the difficulty of seeing Sam and not be Jamie, and I understand that it's always problematic for me getting used to somebody who I've always seen play a specific role, get into another one, especially one that is nothing like them, doesn't seem to have any of the same personality. It just throws me off. My brain goes, no, but it's Sam. I do like the acting and the effort put into the show. It's a very small production, and though the subject matter is not a favorite of mine, it's interesting getting to know new characters and seeing what everybody's thoughts are on it. So again, join me on that chat tonight. I will have the comments up. I'm playing with how to get the comments on the screen for you guys so we can see what we're all talking about. Though it's still hard for me to figure out how I can show them to the chatters unless they go to the chat channel too. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't. Anywho, I've rambled long enough. If you would like more Outlander information and hopefully less rambling from me, please do check out my playlist, Waiting for Outlander Season 7 Part 2. There's tons there as we waited for this season to start and watched it, including the conversations about the Outlander episodes from the second half of Season 7. I'm excited to get on with my day. I'm going to have a day at some point where I have cake. That is my goal. So until then... I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Hopefully there'll be more information to share, and I hope you'll have a really great day. Thanks for watching this video. Do check out those other videos, and whatever one you choose, I'll see you there.